It's been a while.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Unbearable Truth Podcast.
Hi.
It's been a little while. It's been a little while. Mostly waiting for this one. Kind of went MIA on me, but she's here and we're back. And as you can see, we have some food on the table. We sat and we thought about what kind of different things we wanted to do and how the truth isn't something that usually people want to hear. So how about we give you guys something you may want to see? And as you know, we both are pretty on our health and don't usually typically eat like this. So it's something different, a different setting. Same old talk. We're just going to talk it up and go back and forth. But, this is a mukbang, right?
It's cheat food day.
It's Monday. So I guess we're starting the week off.
But if you guys see, why is she just nibbling on her food? It's because I don't eat heavy past a certain time. Past 3. So, especially 2 hours before bed. So that's why. I'm just going to nibble a little bit because I get sick if it's too heavy. But 2 hours before bed, so...
And I guess that's an unbearable truth as well, is that eating like this typically does make the average person sick, whether it be like instantaneous like her, or years of eating like this can really damage and harm your body. So that's an unbearable truth. But also another unbearable truth is it's about balance. So we usually don't eat like this because I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'm pretty inflamed right now already.
Yeah.
I literally had like 2 chocolate chip cookies like a week ago, and my face it just breaks out.
Did you get a haircut?
No, I trimmed my beard. Thank you. But yeah,
I'm about to grab the food like that.
So we're gonna go ahead and just eat and talk. Have a good time. People, I don't know. You like to watch people eat, I guess. I never really understood that.
ASMR.
Yeah, hopefully you got some crunching and stuff. What is this? What you brought it?
Okay, so first of all, we got it from State Line and Dyer, right? He's already like, wow, she forgot. Yeah, so State Line and Dyer, we got it from. This is they're both smalls. This is tomato.
They're hamburgers.
Fresh pizza, clearly. Fresh basil and anchovies.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then this is cheese and fresh basil. And this is
why do you say that like it's a normal thing? Did I hear what you said correctly?
Anchovies.
Bro, what is this, Popeye? What are we doing? Are we sailors?
You're so corny.
Why would you do? You're corny. Why would you do that? Why would you?
Well, because
That's yours.
I've always wanted to try.
This one's mine.
Anchovies.
Is that what we're doing? This one's mine.
That one. Well, yeah, but you have to try the anchovies with me. I've always wanted to try anchovies, so I actually wanted to make something, but he was just like, "No, we're not gonna do that." So when I found out they had anchovies at this pizza place, I'm like, perfect.
I'm still processing.
So that's why I put it on half of it.
Like, are they like sautéed, or do they just like?
I don't know. Oh, I see it. Oh, you see that? He's gonna throw up. Look. I don't know if you could. I can't even tell.
That ain't no.
I would have to get like close up personal.
That ain't no Swedish fish, bro. That's a real.
Okay.
thing.
Anyways, this is a small pizza and it has pepperoni. That's it.
And sausage or just pepperoni?
I know, just pepperoni.
Dude, you got it. What is it?
Well, because that one's yours. I knew mine right off the bat, but.
Oh yeah, just pepperoni, right? Just regular.
Oh,
food.
and it's the crust is like super crusty or super.
Anchovies and super crusty crust, guys, is what we're eating today.
What is it called?
Okay,
I can't
let's move
think
on.
right now.
What is this? What is this stuff right here?
And then this.
You said you got tater tots, right? You got tater tots?
Yeah.
And those are wings?
These are the wings.
Oh, these, what is it? You said like habanero? Honey habanero?
I didn't know they were going to be fried. You
should not be this confused.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I didn't know they were going to be fried.
Bro, we're eating pizza.
We're just... oh, yeah, extra spicy sauce.
You forgot that? That sounds fire.
Yeah. And then the crust is crunchy.
Or
whatever. Super crunchy crust or something like that.
That smells really good.
And that's what habanero... I don't know how I'm forgetting everything. This is habanero sauce. And it's supposed to be... It's hot. Hot habanero. They had mild and hot, but we chose the hot one because she said it wasn't that spicy.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you want to try first?
Obviously not that.
Mango habanero.
Her boyfriend is like teleprompting everything, all the information, because apparently she doesn't know, so she's reading off a screen.
Okay. So
I'm obviously, it's a no-brainer. I mean, I'm not. I say this and I mean this. I will try everything at least once. Doesn't mean I'm excited. Doesn't mean I want to, but I will, because if it ever came up in a conversation or ever in the future, and I say I don't like it, you know I tried it, right?
Yep.
People could be like, no, but
you could try it in different ways, though. The anchovies. This is just one way to try it.
So
you could try it.
When I was like a few years ago, when I was cutting like really, really hard, I was doing my first really big cut. I ate tuna. I don't know why I did this. I ate tuna like 5 days in a row, and it just grossed me out, and I was never able to eat tuna again.
You ate tuna 5 days in a row?
It was good. The first 4 days, it was good.
You're not ever supposed to eat food that many times in a row.
So you don't understand. I eat the same meals like every day.
That's a problem.
So it was just protein, you know, but that's why I'm not excited to try those.
Okay, what do you want to try first? I'm guessing that.
Can I get that out of the way? I just want to get out of the way.
Okay. Wait, I want to show the camera. I don't know if they could really... It's right there. I don't know how close that is to the camera.
I'm absolutely ecstatic.
Okay, well, do you want to try this one with me?
I don't even like pineapple on my pizza.
Do you mind if I bite it and you bite it?
Okay, let's do this.
Or you want to try it together?
Bro, I don't care.
Okay, let's try it together.
Give me my own piece. Oh, no.
You don't have to eat the whole thing. Okay.
I swear to you, I'm not picky, but...
I'm like...
Here, camera. You and your mic.
It's probably hitting my...
All right, let's try it. I'm going to try this tater tot.
This is like...
To prepare my palate.
I'm kind of scared, too.
Well, that's really good.
Oh, my God, it's right here. Okay, ready?
I'm upset that you actually did this.
It smells like...
You better eat that whole thing. There's people hungry out there.
I don't know. It doesn't smell bad to me. Ready? Come on. Or you want to switch?
No, I don't want to do this, bro.
We're taking forever.
Your boy don't mess with no tomatoes. So I'm going to take these tomatoes off.
Oh, you really don't? Sorry.
Bro, I
thought it would have been good together. That's why. Cheers.
It smells like fish. It smells...
All right, I'm going to go.
Like SeaWorld. It smells like a beach. Oh, no. Dude. Why? I'm going to start, like, doing some primal ritual chants to, like, hype myself up like a PR right now.
It's not that serious. It's super salty. I don't think it goes well with people. What happened? Oh my God. What's wrong?
It's really salty.
It's super salty.
And the fish flavor is in my mouth. And I haven't swallowed it yet or chewed it. Oh, it's just... I'm sorry.
Do you want water?
Please. I'm sorry for talking with my mouth open.
It's just super salty. I don't like it on pizza.
You've had it before?
I mean, I don't like it. As of right now, I don't like it with pizza. I would try it.
The pizza flavor was good. The fish flavor, no, not so much.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it wasn't terrible though, honestly.
I tried it.
I kind of want to try another piece.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want another bite.
I know, same.
But I know I don't like it. Tater tots, wow. I'm gonna dunk it. I'm gonna try the habanero sauce like this.
Oh, that's what's... The texture is kind of like tuna.
It's fish, Sam. It tastes like fish. It's like...
Oh, no, but I thought it was going to be different.
Okay, I'm being dramatic. I'm gonna be real. It's not the worst thing I ever had. I hate pineapple on pizza way more than this, to be honest.
One bite would have been fine. Look, I have the goosebumps from how salty it is.
Damn.
My hair stood up.
It's like I rubbed my feet on the carpet and touched it.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do another bite.
You better eat that thing, bro.
I'll eat it tomorrow.
You gonna... Okay.
Yeah, I have to spit this out if I'm going to try all that.
Nah, do it that way.
Excuse me.
Do it that way, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get out.
Thanks. Let me put this back. Thanks. All right, let's try the real
It
food.
wasn't...
I know I'm gonna like
It's not terrible. I just think it'll taste better with something else to add salt to it. You know what I mean? To add flavor. Like maybe pasta. But definitely not with bread. Mm-mm.
If I had to eat it, I'm not gonna lie, I would, because it's not horrible.
No, it's not. It's just salty.
I have a choice, and I'm not gonna choose that. So I tried it though, so that's a win. Good job. High five.
My hands smell fishy.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grab a wing and some tater tots. One thing that was on my mind that I wanted to talk about. Let's just start getting randomly into conversation. One thing that I would like to talk about is how we need to align ourselves to find our people.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people, they're not leaving They're not leaving where they're from. So it's like, think of it like a pond. We're a fish in a pond. We're a fish in a pond, and the pond's small, right? Mm-hmm. So you're not finding your people because you haven't gone into a bigger lake before you even go to the ocean. So once you go to that next level and you leave where you're from, if you haven't found your people there, mm-hmm. that gives you the ability to, meet more people, to find people. So if you're from a place and you feel like no one supports you,
like different connections and
exactly, see different faces, experience different energy, mm-hmm. and going into that is, I feel like there's a lot of people out there who plead and who pray to God and are like, I'm down and out, I'm tired, I need help. Where are my reinforcements? Where are my people? I've been doing this for a long time. And it's so important to heal and come from a place of healing so that when you come across those people who are sent to help you and give you what you asked for, you send them off. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a fear of connection or it's a fear of meeting new people. We don't realize how complete strangers can help us level up in ways that people we know could never do for us. And we'll never experience that if we don't ever go out and do things we want to do, and not be afraid of that.
It's about getting out of our comfortable zone. Being too comfortable. What are you trying? Oh, the pepperoni. Did you try this already, the tater tot? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I had
You're supposed to wait for me.
I announced it. We can look back. I tried it with the habanero and without it.
Oh, I don't know where the heck my head was.
You were.
Is it super spicy?
No. It has good flavor.
It smells good. That is good.
So how's work been?
That sauce is good.
Yeah, I told you.
And usually I don't like habanero sauce.
I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna dunk it.
Guys, the sauce is really good. It has flavor to it and a kick instead of just being super hot and no flavor.
We'll put a link to the website or whatever.
I love that. This is what it looks like.
I'm gonna try one of those wings. You spill it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That shouldn't be a surprise. Once you get to know me, I'm like, I can be clumsy, messy, all that good stuff.
Where'd you go?
Dude, you're trying everything without me.
We're too slow. This food's really good. Everything's really good. What?
Holy cow, these are good.
A lot of flavor. The breading's good. I'm sure they were crispy, like right off the grill or whatever. Or right off the
Maybe because it's really late for me, but it's like salty. For me though, my taste buds are different. And that's the thing too, when people like try certain places, or it all depends on your taste buds. Like someone could say, oh, this has no flavor. Or like I just said, this is too salty. I don't really add salt to my food when I cook. So certain foods are like, whoa, too much for me.
Yeah, we're very different.
Like I don't like too much flavor.
I love flavor. But the thing is for me is like I try to tell her
That's
that
really good though.
Hard exercise, getting the cardiovascular system pumping and sweating out toxins, sweating out, in general to detox yourself. This is usually how it goes. It's like you don't even listen, but
The cheese.
you sweat out all the sodium. So sodium is very important for your body. So
yeah, no, yeah, it is. It definitely is. But you can get your
why are you going back
sodium.
to it?
Huh?
Why are you going back to it?
I didn't like that.
So you have a piece right here.
This is cheese and basil.
You got half and half? Oh.
Yeah, I didn't get the whole thing.
Oh, I thought you
anchovies.
did. Okay.
But no, yeah. Sodium is really, obviously we all need sodium, but to a certain amount, like extent,
Think about it this way. You need as much sodium as you sweat.
Yeah.
If you don't sweat a lot, you may not need a lot of sodium. If you sweat a lot, you might need a lot of sodium. That's usually how it goes. But again, we come from different backgrounds, That
was a big bite.
What?
The pizza. Can I try the crunchy one?
Did you even hear what I said?
No,
I feel like I'm talking to myself.
I'm sorry.
This whole time.
I have food in front of me. I cannot multitask. I'm sorry. I can't just like.
She was her idea for the mukbang. She was like, let's do stuff and talk. And then we're doing stuff and talking, and she's like, I can't do stuff and talk.
Okay, listen. It's because I'm like trying to see what I want to taste. But no, yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm being patient.
I'm sorry.
This is a test of patience for me. Because usually I'm like very I could be impatient, I guess.
That's why we come hand in hand, because
yeah, I guess
he needs that patience.
It's like a puzzle piece, and she definitely tested my patience. I drop something like honestly like twice a year. On her, it's like twice a day. So it's a whole new dynamic. But I have some points here. I want to go over my points, but I have to know you're gonna be present.
I'm done, so I will be present now.
Okay. I'm probably gonna eat and talk still because I can multitask, but I've had random ideas that I like to write down. The first one I said was aligning yourself with people, or just aligning yourself in general. And here's one thing that I wrote down for you.
Ooh.
Is it's a quote from one of my friends, one of my close friends, and he was venting to me, he was talking to me, and he said that he feels like the devil enhances his emotions. So when he's feeling frustrated, and then it's not just him, because I feel the same way. Like, for example, let's say you're already feeling frustrated for no reason, for whatever, and your pocket gets caught on the drawer or something, or your pocket gets caught on a door, and that is meant to enhance your frustration. But at that moment, you're presented with a choice. you can either say whatever, or you can get even more frustrated.
It's not just about being like, oh, whatever. It's about realizing how you're feeling in the moment and taking a step back and being like, okay, let me breathe. Let me relax. Let me not get frustrated. It's okay. And at this point now, I laugh at myself. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, seriously? And I'll just start laughing. But before I was at that point where I would get super frustrated, or it would come to, no joke, I would be sitting on the couch and all of a sudden I would just like kick something. Like, I remember there was like a remote on the table and I just like kicked it with my foot.
Why?
And my mom just looked at me like, what the heck did you just do? Like, that was just so random.
You're mad?
I just had this like rage in me to just wanting to kick something. And it could have been for many, many reasons. Like, I mean, there was a lot of things bothering me at that point, but frustration, like how you were just talking about.
I mean, it's not just frustration. You know, I just use that as an example.
No, I know, but I'm just giving my example for
like
that.
For you,
because now I'm
gonna put you on the spot. For you, it'd be fear. Fear is an emotion, and fear is something that can be amplified.
Yeah.
So again, to go even more, it's the unbearable truth. You have a heart condition where all it does is it allows, it's your heart is like a fast car now. From going 0 to 100, it's quicker than most.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't mean you can't control fast cars.
Right.
That doesn't mean you can't control your heart rate, you know? But when you feel it go from 0 to 100, you feel fear. And you can choose, do I want to amplify this fear and then go into an uncontrollable state? Or do you want to control your fear and calm yourself and your heart rate down? You have a choice, you know?
That's, I think...
And that's a lot of people, because everyone has their own thing, you know?
In the beginning, before it hits, like, you get anxiety. You get, you know, you might panic because you already think that it's going to build up.
And anxiety
which makes
is fear of the future.
Right, but it makes it worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I do have that fear, and it's getting better. I'm excited because it's gonna be good. I'm doing whatchamacallit. What is it?
I love whatchamacallit.
Why did I just get a freaking...
Doing what? You in therapy?
Well, I was doing the 21-day challenge at any time. And that helped me already so much. Like, I was feeling kind of dizzy when my heart rate was like at 125, and now my trainer got me at 144 feeling dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like working, and you know, I'm really excited because I'm starting to exercise my heart more, and now I know that I have that feeling of, now I have to get over the feeling of feeling like I'm not going to be okay, because I am going to be okay. I just need to exercise it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we can, as long as we work on it and realize why we're feeling the way we're feeling, like we said in our previous videos, it's going to be fine. It'll be fine.
And the most important part is that moment when we convince ourselves. It's the power of the mind. Mm-hmm. That moment we convince ourselves and we open that door to, wow, this is possible now, is when our lives literally change. But if we never open that door, that what if stays there forever. Mm-hmm. And I think in your case is the heart rate is meant to accelerate. It's meant to be high. It's supposed to. Mm-hmm. That's what the heart rate is for. We get so many benefits from an increased heart rate if we are calm in our minds, you know? Mm. So, I mean, it's all the power of perspective, I guess. And the power of a positive mindset, especially when, I call that the hot seat, mm-hmm. is you're exposing yourself to the hot seat. So now you're accustomed to the heat and you can stay there longer, you know?
And what I've learned too is that there's always going to be some type of, how can I say it? It's not necessarily a dip, but there's always going to be a change in your flow, in mm-hmm. the flow of whatever you're going through. And instead of resisting and trying to stop it and trying to like
control it.
Exactly. Because sometimes we can't control it. Just glide with it and try to understand it. And then eventually you'll get out of it. But as long as you don't stay there for a long, long time, because that's where it F's with us. Mm-hmm. When we stay in that ball of whatever is going on with us. Like with me, with that fear, I'm working on it, and now I'm starting to feel that flow. I'm starting to get out of it. So
so think about it. You know, like what a valley is.
I just stopped talking in the middle of
I get
trying to explain.
It's like don't build a house in the valley. So you climb, and then eventually you end up in a valley, which is like the down point. Don't set up camp there. Don't stay there. Go to the valley, and then continue to climb back up. You know, it's life. Everything that goes up must come down. And that is the most...
Like, we're not always going to stay at our highs. That's what we need to realize. There's always going to be something that's going to challenge us.
And that's when, going back to what you said about you laughing at yourself, that's what it's all about. It's about humility.
Yes.
You know, like if you laugh at yourself, you won't be upset when others laugh at you because you don't take it seriously. You know, when you try, like, there's a quote, like, when you try hard is when you die hard. You know, like when you think too much about it and you try too hard to succeed in something, your failure is that much bigger. But when you go with the flow and then you hit your mark, you know, you stay calm and you hit your mark. It's like you're a marksman. You know, you hit your mark, and you know it is what it is.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, yeah, we're just out here trying new things and making ourselves uncomfortable in our daily lives because we can't preach if we don't practice it. But the only downside to living a life like that is sometimes we get thrown off by challenges, you know, and we need to take some time away to kind of recalibrate ourselves and to come up with a different approach to things. Like, we're like, okay, we failed here, obviously. Like, for example, we failed with the posting on Mondays and Fridays. You know, we failed with that. That's okay. That's fine. How can we go about this differently? Where did we fail in that? Why didn't we make the time to adhere to the schedule so that people can get consistent content? Things like that, you know? But once we get our personal lives managed, then we can, you know, manage our commitments easier. You know, it's all about, that's life. It's all about choices, right?
And that's why I wanted to do the mukbang, because I figured when we're at the table talking, most of the time we're here eating anyway.
Like before it?
Yeah.
Or after it?
Or no, while we're talking, like we're always like eating, or I think it's rare that we're just sitting here talking.
I don't remember ever eating on the podcast.
No, I'm saying in general. In general, we sit and talk when we're eating. Yeah.
We typically talk when we eat. It's kind of always been like a thing.
Like, it's kind of weird for me just to sit and not talk and just like have it like silence. But I mean, if the energy goes that way, like, I'm not gonna make.
I just had a random idea, or like a random like thought. Again, I know there's a lot of labels that are thrown around these days about like I don't know. I'm like an independent thinker, so I understand the popular mindset and theories of things, but I also like to think outside the box, right? And I came up with my own kind of philosophy of when it comes to being like a young man, or being like a man in the modern world. And it can go either way, I guess. I don't want to like slap something on it, but like, I am a young man, so I can speak upon like the journey or the experience of being a young man. And if it applies to women, it could apply to anybody, any gender, you know. But it's for guys, is don't, especially if you're building something, right? do not focus on women at all. That's a given, right? But let me explain. So, it's for a guy, it's called grinding.
Okay.
You're building something, because usually the guy provides for, like, the traditional gender roles in the nuclear family. The man usually provides most of the experiences or most of whatever for his counterpart.
Okay.
If you're building, a woman is like an anchor. A lady in your life is like an anchor. So whatever level you find love, or you establish a relationship, for the man, you're anchored at that level already. Because now you must give time, energy, and resources to your significant other. It's hard to do that while climbing up. It's really, really hard to do that, because usually the climb takes intense focus. It takes will. It takes commitment to make something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is the sacrifice for a young man or young male. And it's easier because you also make better choices with your partners as well. God forbid your partner gets pregnant or whatever. It's your partner, when you're at a better level in your life.
Mm-hmm.
It's less of a heartbreaking moment and more of an exciting moment, because you're anchored at a level that you can provide, right? So a man is a facilitator and a woman is a multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
So a facilitator is, like, for me, for example, I say this with confidence. I am a facilitator of growth, meaning that I lend my strength so that whoever wants can grow in my presence. I'm a facilitator for that.
Mm-hmm.
So a woman is a multiplier. So let's say I'm out busy, I'm working, I'm doing whatever. The woman is the one who multiplies what I bring to the table, because she's more active and hands in what I have, right? Because like what's mine is hers, and if I love who I'm giving it to, it's fine. You could have it, Like, I'm working this hard to provide something for you, right? So the man or the male, whenever he achieves that level of satisfactory in what he's building, whether it's a career, whether it's a job, whatever, a position, it could be whatever. It's open dialogue, open thoughts. But it's really important not to settle down too early, because then it's really an uphill
I can
battle.
definitely see that for
for
males.
Again, if you find someone, it's different.
Time,
it's tricky.
I
There's
feel
exceptions. What kind of fire hit? Well,
no, I was going to say something, but maybe I could be wrong, because most men aren't like that.
Right.
But I feel like when they settle down too early, that's when they tend to cheat.
Well, think about it.
It's more, they tend to cheat more.
And
especially when they're married so young, and they kind of like, I don't know.
But again, like, there's multiple reasons for everything.
Yeah, there is, but.
And it's just, especially these days, I just feel like, this is my input for me being a human being and alive in the world. Is most people pair up with other people or couple up is because it's the fear of being alone. It's wanting to have a companion in living life, because living life alone or on the grind, it sucks and it's lonely. That's why not many people are dedicated to the grind, is because you reap what you sow. If you sow, like, let's say you're in the field and you're busting your butt and no one's seeing you, no one's around, but you're harvesting seeds and you're grinding and stuff. There's gonna come a time where all those seeds are gonna grow into big trees, and then you have like 1 million apples or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's why when you're in a relationship, there's like a sacrifice. Like, because obviously you have to put your time into your person. So, like, I feel like my sacrifice I needed to do was my friends, because I had so much going on.
You go louder.
Well, they can hear me.
Just in case.
Oh. And I know it's about balance, but it's just so hard when you have so many things like that you have to focus on, that you have to.
That's my point.
You have to cut ties with something, and it's like it gets lonely. That's what I'm trying to get to. It gets lonely, but
it's supposed to be lonely,
Yeah.
It's like, The people, it's like one thing you can never change. The people who are going to stay regardless of what you have, or where you're at, of who you're becoming.
Yeah.
It's a given. You know, those are like your family. But it's what I said about earlier. What we talked about is needing to leave the comfort zone, or like Monopoly, like leaving go, so you can attract the people that are in line, because we're constantly evolving creatures. You know, like we start here, and through life, if you're living life, you should be growing, learning, experiencing stuff. So some people are blessed to have the same friends from point A to point B through all the mess, and other times it's it's like you said, it's making sacrifices and leaving an environment so you can end up somewhere else. And then you meet people who are into whatever you're practicing in the moment at the highest level. You know, whether it be like prayer, or exercising, or health, or mental health, emotional intelligence, whatever it is. So you never feel like people are gaslighting you, or
sometimes you feel that pull too, depending, like, because people will grow with you if you have, those right people by your side. Yeah, if they want to, or either they're gonna pull you. That energy is gonna pull you. Like you're not trying to,
or
back. I mean, it's trying to pull you back. Like you'll feel it. Like you want to change, and something just keeps pulling you back to them, or what they're doing. Can't really explain it, but
it's like some people like to talk about it like vibes, like vibrational.
Because that's how I feel.
Like low vibrational, high vibrational.
Yeah.
Like I don't like to judge, because it is what it is, but when you look at it that way, it makes it easier from like low vibrational activity.
And it doesn't even mean that they're doing anything wrong. It's just where you want to be in life is not where they are in life. But it doesn't mean that they're doing, depending, obviously there's people that, are doing
drugs.
That's like super, low vibration. But again, we can't judge there either, because there's reasons why people are do what they do.
I've seen this picture that was like, instead of looking at it as like a scale going up of like low vibrational and high vibrational, it was more like a circle, meaning that like we're capable of the full spectrum of doing things, and one of my models, or one thing that I love to say is at this point in my life is there's no love lost. Like it's not personal. There's no love lost. The same love that was there, and the presence being gone, there's nothing that changes that. And everything in patience and love and perseverance. If you lead with that, people can say what they want to say about you, but at the end of the day, it's kind of hard to disrespect someone who doesn't show any type of like resentment or arrogance in the friendship. Like you couldn't be at this level or nothing, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's still respect people and their journeys, because everyone's on the same journey. And who's to say you guys can't meet up later?
That too, yeah.
So
how long has it been? Oh, I thought you were checking, because he was checking.
You said that live?
Yeah. Oh, well, were you gonna try that?
What?
That slice? Or here, try my slice.
You can offer. This is just cheese.
That's cold now, so it's like.
There's a lot of flavor.
It's good, right? Okay, so that's why I wanted you to try it, because this is not. What was it called? It was crunchy crust or something like that. I don't know. Like what? I can't remember.
I can tell the difference in the crust, though. What?
I can't remember, but I know that one's crunchier.
I'm not gonna lie.
This one isn't. I didn't get it on this one.
In my opinion, when a pizza's good is when it's good cold. If you can eat a pizza cold and it's still good, that's a damn good pizza.
Yeah.
But if you eat a pizza and it becomes like the cheese, you can tell the cheese, and the cheese gets gross when it's cold. And that's when you're like,
kind of like, can I put it out there?
It's your opinion. I mean, it's freedom of speech, I guess.
Like Beggars Pizza.
It's because they have a lot of cheese.
Everyone
It's different.
Obviously, you may think differently, but I don't like their pizza cold.
You know what's fire?
It's like
cold Little
hard.
Caesars. When you don't got anyone in your ear telling you it's nasty.
Hmm?
Cold Little Caesars.
Nope.
Fire.
Nope. I disagree.
When you don't have someone in your ear telling you it's nasty. Fire, dude.
No. Little Caesars isn't good at all.
It is so good. I love low quality pizza for some reason. I don't know why I love it.
I gotta disagree. I do not.
That's fair. To each their own. I mean, it doesn't bother me because you got anchovy pizza, so your opinion is like.
Hey, you didn't think it was that bad.
I didn't think it was good.
At least it wasn't a thumbs down. It's like half.
It's like.
Absolutely not. You said you would eat it again.
I said if I had to. I'm grateful for anything.
I really like that sauce though. This is really good. You guys should try it. If you guys haven't tried State Line Pizza in Dyer.
Yeah. It is pretty good. I can't even lie. It's up there. It's one of the better pizzas I've had. Just like the quality and the flavor and everything. Pretty good. But, all right. Well, yeah. I guess that's everything I had to say. Thank you guys. Hopefully she shows up and we could be more consistent on our content. We've been talking about how we want to move forward, and we're gonna start doing TikTok, things like that. Because she talked about going live, and I was like, why don't we?
All our juice.
I didn't. I just said that's a platform that we're gonna be shooting to operate on. Which again, the algorithm requires consistency, so that's one thing we're gonna be pushing for. And as always, thank you guys. We appreciate it.
You'll see us on there.
Yeah.
Soon.
Try this place out if you guys have time and it's in reasonable reach. It's really, really good. And we'll put the link in the description of the place. And take care, guys. Until next time.
Oh, and the inside is super cute, I thought. To eat inside.
Of the place?
Yeah.
Oh. Super cute interior, guys. So,
I thought it was cute. They had lights on the window. And then I think the tablecloth was white or something. I can't remember, but it looked cute.
Fine dining.
I would eat in there.
Dining at its finest. So check them out.
And it's hidden, which I love hidden places, hidden restaurants, because I feel like those are the best.
Yeah. Cute and low key. Take your side chick there. If I'm kidding. That's horrible. Shame on you. But yeah, try it out. Until next time.
Bye, guys.